Welcome, welcome. Chair Yoga, Warrior 2 Focus. You will need a yoga strap or something similar for part of this practice. So if you have that, you may want to pause this tape to get that or get something similar, a scarf, a belt. Aids with our stretching and some of the work that we'll be doing throughout this practice. When you put something under the chair, please always step a leg out to the side just for support. So let's get started. Find a comfortable position in your chair. Feel balanced. Just breathe. Begin to arrive in this space for chair yoga. Let your mind quiet. Let all parts of your body just relax. Sit up, sitting forward a bit from the back of the chair, and begin to stretch the neck by lifting the head up and then down. Not overextending, but just enough to feel that stretch under the chin and the back of the neck. And then looking side to side. Again, not overly twisting, but just enough that it feels good to release right through the neck. Slowly, so that you won't become dizzy. One side and then the other. And then alternate, lifting a shoulder up toward the ear and then dropping it. Each one. Just feel that whole shoulder area loosen up. Feel the upper back beginning to stretch. One shoulder and then the other. Letting that go, holding on to the edges of your chair for support. Hinge forward as far as it's comfortable, whatever is accessible to you. Just slowly hinge forward and back. Keep your spine straight. Do not round. Gently forward and gently back with control. Arms at your side. We're going to warm the muscles up, preparing for some of the warrior work later. So as you reach up, get a full stretch through the arms float down, hinge forward, reach the fingers toward the back. Inhale, reaching up. Just make this a slow movement. Try not to swing the arms. You want to do the whole thing with control so that it's breath and stretch. Let that go, shake the arms out, and then a little side to side stretching, not too far. Again, make sure that you're feeling well balanced in your chair, just straight down to the side. Try not to let the body angle forward. Deep stretch so that you feel one side of the body opening and then the other. Keep your face relaxed. Remember to keep breathing steadily in and out, deep full breaths. Now sitting back in your chair, let's move into a little bit of work with the legs, lifting one leg and then the other. Again, try not to swing the leg up with control. Let the muscles of the leg and the abs help you do that lift and lower. And then eventually we're going to take the leg up and then point and flex the foot, releasing through the ankle. Popping and cracking along the ankle means you're doing it right. You're working out the stiffness. So just let those joints get lubricated with the gentle point and flex. Full point, stretching out the shin, full flex back, activating the calf muscle. And then when you're ready, change to the other leg. Notice if one leg feels a little stiffer or tighter than the other. Just awareness. Maybe noting which one you need to give a little extra work on. Point and flex. So bring the hands up and over the head, point the palms away, your fingers are interlaced, and then dropping the hands down to your front, stretch. Hands come back up, and then Interlaced fingers go to the base of the skull, elbows nice and open, looking up, again, not too far back with the head, and then down. Bring the elbows together. We're continuing to stretch the back. Open and close. Open and close. Maybe match your breath with that. As you open the elbows, inhale. As you bring them together, exhale. No hurry. Just take your time. There's no number of repetitions that you need to do. It's just whatever feels right. Now, extending the arms back up. We're going back into that movement of extending up and hinging forward, reaching back. We're warming the muscles up for the warrior work in the pose later. So letting that go. Side view shows you where we're going with this. So sitting forward from the back of the chair, sweep the arms up. Your right hand is going to touch the back of the neck, and the left hand, same thing. Just get that stretch through the elbows. Both hands up. Now left hand touches the back of the neck, and right hand. Again, just getting work through those arms, elbows. Bring your right hand down to either be at the waist or let the back of the hand touch the small of the back. So whatever feels more comfortable. Remember, you're sitting up and away from the back a bit. So right hand touching the back of the neck, left hand down. Arms back up. And it doesn't matter which hand you did, just do opposite this time. So now we have the right hand touching the back of the neck and the left hand behind the body. I might have mixed that up previously, so just make sure you do both sides. Sweeping the hands up, grab both elbows. And the arms are maybe just a little forward of the head, not exactly over the head. We're being gentle on the shoulders, so let that go. And getting ready to move on. We're going to work with the strap, so leg out for balance. Reach down and grab that strap. Holding it out in front of you, a little wider than the shoulders. Full straight arms. Lifting the strap overhead, again, maybe a little to the forward of the head, and then you're going to turn to one side and then the other. Doesn't matter which side. Just a slow turn, but get that reach so that that stretch is fully through the torso. Bringing the strap back down, a little rest for the arms. We're going to take it up and do it again. So turning to one side and then the other. Breathing with this movement. So much openness in the body. You want to pull all of that breath in. Keep the circulation going. And then arms down again. Little rest. Take it up. One final turn. Reach, stretch, feel the ribs separate. And then letting that come down in front of you. We're going to do what is simulating kind of a bow and arrow move. So one arm comes forward, the other one back. Just pull that elbow all the way back. Point the tip of the arrow up. Then you're going to bring it down. Point it toward the floor. Bring it back up to center. And then all the way to one side and then the other. Adjusting your hold on the strap as you need to. Ending up, back in the center. Strap is wide again, and then we switch. So the other arm comes forward, really looking with intention down that pointed arrow. Point to the sky. Let it float down to the floor. Again, keeping tension in the strap. Come back to center and then all the way to one side. And then the other. All of the twists that we do give your body flexibility. You're extending range of motion for the muscles. Strap back out, just a nice stretch overhead. And then we're going to take a twist. Just get another set of twists in here. Spinal twist, opening muscles. This is great for the digestive muscles too. And then side bend. Make sure the legs are firmly supporting you on the floor. Don't go too far. No toppling out of the chair. One side, then the other. Nice wide hold on the strap. One more time to each side. Breathing and taking all this wonderful work in that you're doing for your body. And strap comes down. We're going to get rid of that for now. We'll use it later, so just toss it under your chair. Take a moment to breathe, shake the arms out. Sweeping the arms up. And then down with the breath. Up, open hands, down, make a fist, exhale. Inhale up, this is called bellows breath, and down. Inhale, exhale. Big full breath, as much as you can take in, and then push it all out with the exhale. Arms out to the side, give yourself a big hug for being here, for doing good things to your body, turning in one direction, and then let your head turn away. So it's not a big turn. Arms back to the center, open them up, and put the other arm on top this time and turn in the opposite direction. Once you're there, let your head turn away from the direction of the turn. Coming back to center. Breathe. Maybe pause, sip water if you need to pause this video. You're doing a great job, but it's important to sip water too. That's all part of the yoga practice. No hurry. And then we'll come back and stand beside your chair to do a little work standing. Right leg forward. Have the chair where you can use it for support. Now bend that right knee. We're going to start to flex into the warrior position. So if you have knees that are sensitive, you probably won't bend them too far, but just bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. And then the arm, right arm that's on the same side as that leg out front. This is a full warrior too. The bend in the knee, the arms going straight out from the shoulders. Now, if that back arm is better for you on the chair so that you have support, you can always work just with the front arm. But if you feel secure enough to have both arms out, it's testing your balance. Reverse the warrior. Drop the left arm, lift the right. Again, you can always hold on to the chair. We're coming into lateral angle where you bring that front arm down to rest on the right leg. Make sure your feet feel balanced and aligned. Coming back up, extend both arms, or one, full warrior. Back to reverse the warrior. Flowing through warrior 2 and then down into lateral angle. Full stretch along the open side of the body. Back to warrior 2. And then bring your feet together, stand beside your chair. We're going to do a little bit more bending and flexing. So one hand on the waist, the other on the chair, or both hands on waist. Just a gentle bend. Do not take your head lower than the heart. We want the blood flow to be such that you don't become dizzy. So bend and straighten with control, no hurry. Just a gentle hinge. Releasing and coming to the other side of your chair. hinge forward. We're getting ready to do warrior on this side in a minute. But just take this time to straighten and bend. You're stretching out the back of the legs or releasing through the lower back. Inhaling and exhaling. Notice if your jaw has tightened up. Loosen the jaw, relax the cheeks, the face. Letting that go, let's get ready to do warrior with the right leg forward. Left leg forward. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Gently flex that knee. So the right hand's on the chair, supporting you. The other hand is on the waist, just warming that knee up as you bend and straighten. Adjust the stance. That back foot is usually flexed, angled a bit because it just gives you a little better support. So left arm reaches forward, right arm back, or the right arm can be on the chair. Reverse warrior, holding the chair with one arm up. Back to warrior 2 and lateral angle. So this one's demoed with one hand on the chair. And I'll also show it with hands off the chair, but it's up to you. So full warrior 2, reverse warrior, lifting the left, right just drapes, float into warrior 2, and then lateral angle. Find your balance, stay with your breath, come back to warrior 2. Drop the arms, stand beside the chair. So a little balance work. The inside leg, you're just going to lift it up so that it's in an L shape. Lift and lower. Again, with control. Try not to fly it up and then just let the leg fall down. It's better to come partially up and do it with control than to let the momentum work. So when the leg is up, you have the option of pointing the leg out as an extension of this movement, or you can just lift, keeping the knee bent. So your choice. Lift and lower, or lift, point, and lower. Coming to the other side of the chair. So we're always working with that inside leg closest to the chair as you lift and lower. Standing straight. Always make this at your own pace. So if you do half as many as I do, that's fine. That's exactly where you're supposed to be. Try not to do more because then you're rushing. Yoga is not an endurance practice. It's slow and controlled. And again, that point of the foot, optional. Let's let that go. Coming back into warrior, we're going to do a little more work. Right leg forward, both arms out or one on the chair. We're going to flow a little bit. So you straighten the leg, arms come up, and then come back down into the warrior. Lift the arms up with an inhale, straighten the leg, bend, and come back down. Again, this can also be done with one arm on the chair. Breathe and just let yourself float through the space. Inhale, exhale. Reversing the warrior as we finish up on this side, floating through warrior 2, down into lateral angle. Your muscles will know this movement, so just kind of revisiting muscle memory. Let it go, come into a standing position. And let's get ready to take the left leg forward, finishing up our warrior series on the other side. Find the bend in the leg, angle in the back foot, extend the left arm out, both if you like. This is our flow, where the arms go up and the leg straightens with an inhale and down with an exhale. Breathing, and just be aware of floating through the space. Working on balance, coordination, stability. Inhale, exhale. Reversing the warrior. Reach back to warrior two, floating to lateral angle. Back to warrior two. A little bit more breathing, take it up, back down. And coming to stand on both feet. Take a minute always to find your balance. Pause if you need to sip water. Loosening the neck here if you need it, dropping the chin a little bit, lifting. Lifting and lowering, and then turning side to side. If that feels like something that will be beneficial for you. Otherwise, just stand and rest. Moving to sitting now. So again, you may want to pause just to give yourself time to get settled. Breathe. Lifting your left leg and then circling at the ankle. Going in both directions. Just final bit of work on the ankles. Holding on to the sides of the chair, just make sure you're comfortable, and then move to the other leg. As you lift, then rotate. Change directions with control. Get all that stiffness out. Reaching for your strap. One more bit of work with the strap. Putting that strap under either foot. One hand has the strap, the other on the chair, and then out to the side. This is a gentle movement, just a side stretch. Try to make sure that the leg is doing the work. You're not letting the strap hold up the leg. The strap is just guiding as you sweep the leg out to the side and back in with control. If your leg gets tired, before I'm finished, just come down, rest, and get ready for the other one. So moving to the other leg, controlled side sweep with your breath. Inhale and exhale. Staying in the practice, try not to let thoughts distract you. We're getting to the end, but just stay with it. Letting that go. We're done with the strap. You can put that under your chair. Let's bring the arms up, down to the heart, palms together, and then twisting to one side or the other. We're going to do both. So if you're twisting to your right, remember it's left next time. So coming back to center, lift up, take the hands up, reach, wiggle fingers. Palms together, back down to the heart, and then twist in the opposite direction. To your left if you went right last time. Hold, but breathe. Just hold the pose. Coming back to center, lifting up, reach, again, wiggle fingers, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. More bellows breath, big inhale and exhale. As you reach, stretch, As the hands come down, make a fist. Inhale, exhale. Find as much breath as you can. Make sure that you're exhaling fully before you inhale. We'll let that go. Coming into a final shoulder stretch, you're just going to roll the shoulders around, back, and then changing directions where you roll them forward, getting those shoulder blades really working. And then finally, just sitting to settle, find transition. Eyes can be open or closed. Know that you are amazing for doing the yoga practice for your body, mind, and spirit. Take whatever will serve you from your practice into whatever comes next for you. Thank you for joining me.